Hey, everybody. I'm Jeff Pollard at solarpowertopeople.org and Jeff Pollard 11 on Instagram. We have another great episode with another great guest. Who are you, sir, and what are you about?
Hi guys, my name is Luis, but I also go by Louis, and I am with Lucky Louie's Bartending.
All
So,
right.
I've been a mobile bartender for about 4 years now. We'll be celebrating September 4th, 4 years now. So,
Nice.
and thank you, Jeff, for having me on your show. I really do appreciate it, and it was a pleasure meeting you last week in our networking meetup.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. And, mobile bartending. So, how does that come to be? Like, first tell me, what got you into the business, and then how did you get into the mobile part instead of jumping into a venue or being a bartender forever or,
Yeah.
whatever.
Um, so I started right at the beginning of the pandemic. It wasn't really supposed to be a business. It was supposed to be just something I did with friends. So I learned how to bartend because there was no bars to go to. Everything was shut down. So I took it upon myself to learn, go on YouTube, learn how to make recipes, your classics, your paloma, your old fashions, and then just come together with friends, when it was, kind of okay to, and just drink with them and get to learn these things like, oh, look, I made this new drink, or I found this bottle. Let's try it out. But then as time went on, I my sister recommended, hey, you should take pictures of the drinks that you make and make an Instagram. That way people can see it, and you never know, it might turn into something. So I took her advice and I started posting pictures of all the cocktails I would make at home. And then when times got a little better, and people started coming together, having parties again, people were reaching out to me like, hey, like, I noticed you've been making drinks. Like, is that something you provide as a service? And so I was like, I'll give it a try. It was just like friends and family that were reaching out. So I'm like, I'll try it out, see what that's like. And, 4 years later, here we are.
How did you like what were the steps? So you wanted to get started and then you were like, I want to do mobile. So like what did you do from there? Did you have to like research like what kind of stand, what kind of presentation thing you wanted? Like how did that go?
So that was kind of tough, because I didn't really have anything to go based off of other than I want to do it and I have some ideas. So I have like a bar at home where I go and I practice and kind of get an idea of what a cocktail should look like. So I would focus on the presentation, learning how to garnish things, and then, like I said, YouTube was my friend, and I looked at what other people were doing and how are they setting up their business and how to advertise themselves. And just, it was new to me because growing up, I never seen mobile bartenders at parties. It was always, the DJ, a caterer, you know, uh, something for entertainment like a clown, but not a bartender. So,
Right.
uh, this is still new to me, and as time progresses, I'm seeing more and more mobile bartending companies come through. So, uh I know we all figured it out together, and it's been a good road. So I just been doing more research on what works and trying to take what they have at restaurants and other bars and try to compact all that into a mobile business. So building a mobile bar, getting tools to make the cocktails, and making sure that uh, everything is travel friendly, especially in my SUV. Trying to compact everything that you have in a bar into just a couple boxes and able to fit in my trunk.
So what are I mean, you kind of hinted, but what are some like some struggles like right off the bat that you came up with? Obviously, you mentioned like grabbing tools and yet making sure everything can be mobile, but like are there like licensing things or anything that you just immediately was like, oh, didn't even think of that?
Yeah, so I mean, to start off, you have to know some of the, your liquor laws, and because now you're working with a controlled substance, so now you got to do more research on, okay, what are the laws on these things. So I looked into it. You have to get, your RBS certification. You have to get liquor liability insurance, general liability insurance, and then you have to go ahead and file your LLC and all the other things to get your business going. Once you get all that paperwork done, then you can go ahead and start, uh, looking into, all right, what do I need now? So I need a table, obviously, to start, bartending. I need my tools. You can have a uniform if you want to. I normally just wear all black just to kind of keep it simple and blend in with the crowd. That way, everything just kind of stays in uniform. And then you can also start creating menus. So let's just say you have a theme like I, I don't know, a Disneyland themed, and you want cocktails based on the names of Cinderella, Belle and all them. Then you can start making cocktail menu like that and start getting more um creative with the
Sure.
business, not just like, oh, I'm a bartender, but start adding flavor to it and start adding colors and themes, just having fun with it.
Is there a signature? Do you have a signature cocktail? Do you have your go-to you can tell us about?
Signature cocktails, not really. What some of the ones that I like making are some lemonades that I discovered going to Red Robin, surprisingly. And that's what I've been using as like promoting as like a summer drink. And it's basically just like a flavored lemonade with like either like strawberry or mango, and then just adding a little bit of rum and mint. And it's just kind of like a nice refresher.
Okay.
But as far as signature cocktails, but I I go mainly on what people are asking for. Like
Okay.
I have my recommendations on my Instagram,
Yeah.
but people are always gonna gravitate towards a paloma or a mango margarita or just something that's just classic to them. Like, okay, we'll have like a signature cocktail, but they always choose either like like I said, a paloma or a lemon drop. So your classics are always gonna be there.
Okay, they always go for something that's been around a little longer. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate this conversation that we've had. I want to just end it with a quick Hail Mary one where if you could make the world a better place or a little less stressful or just any pieces of advice that you have, it could be about anything. Do you have anything?
I would say, follow your heart. And, if you have an idea, if you have something you've been wanting to do, I say go for it. Because even if it doesn't work out at the end, you at least tried it out. And, coming from this business background, it hasn't been easy. It's definitely a challenge. It comes with its own challenges, either doing a business or anything that you're pursuing. But I recommend going for it, trying for it, asking for help, because I'm someone that just doesn't like asking for help, but I'm learning to do better and ask for help, because we can all work together and make the world a better place.
I love it. Thank you so much. So Lucky Louis.
Thank you, Jeff.
Louis. I love
Yes, thank you,
it.
Jeff.
We could find you there. All the information is going to pop up. Thank you so much, Luis, for having a chat with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. Take
Thank
care,
you.
everybody. Hey, everybody, I have some exciting news. I wrote another kid's book, Uncle Duncle. I drew the pictures, I wrote the story. Please support, I'd really appreciate it. I also wrote The Giraffe and the Lion. That's another one, so collect them all if you have kids or if you don't. It's just a fun read. Really appreciate it. Take care, everybody.